What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Grim back with another video. I know I was gonna upload this a while ago, but better late than never, right? Um, this is the first match in a best of three that I had in a 2v2. It was me and Ace. We were just doing some messing around on some GBs because we couldn't find any 8s lobbies and stuff that day. I actually have quite a few 8s matches that I can upload. So we'll see what I can do about pumping those out. But let's get right into this one. Um, this is in theater, so I'm just gonna talk over the gameplay while you guys watch. I did pretty decent inside this one. Return wise, yeah, this is CTF. I did pretty good. I think I got something like 7 or 8 returns in like the first half. Um, so this was a pretty good game for me and Ace. Um, this is the same one that then in the second match they used a sentry gun, and then we had to forfeit them because they got a bunch of kill streaks off from the sentry gun killing me and Ace. So we had to forfeit them because the sentry gun was banned and etc. Um, but yeah, anyway, so what I really wanted to talk about in this video is we're just gonna talk about some predictions for uh, COD XP. Um, so when we look at the teams that are qualified for COD XP, there's I have a feeling that most of the teams from the CWL Stage 2 and Stage 1 Stage 2 are mainly the same. I feel like they're probably going to be in there, like, let's see if I can't toggle control real quick. So you got Optic Gaming, you have FaZe Clan, you have TSM. Well, TSM left the competitive Call of Duty thing, but you have still the old TSM roster. Well, we'll go into roster changes in a minute, but then you have the DT roster since Dream Team is, got rid of their spots. You have Elevate. Um, wow, it looks like I'm lagging a little bit, huh? Oh yeah, Red Barn. Okay, I forgot about that. It's been this was done on Thursday, so almost a week ago. But you have Elevate. Uh, you have Envious. H2K. I don't know. I can't name all of them right now. I'm fucking blinking. But anyway, so I feel like most of the Stage 2 teams and teams that were at Anaheim and Orlando will probably show up at COD XP. You have FaZe Censor that says he's gonna start it. That says he wants to start his own team, and he's gonna talk to FaZe Clan and other people behind the scenes to see what he can do about that. Then you have the TSM roster that needs to get picked. That actually did get picked up by an organization, E United, which is Wheats, Pac-Man, Ivy, and they replaced, because Colchan left, Burns off. Burns off is with the TSM roster. TK is Colchan, Goonjar, Theory, and Happy that got dropped by Cloud9 or left Cloud9 going into Stage 2. And then Complexity is Aches, Lacefield, Accuracy, and Ricky. Yeah, so I guess those are like the major changes. I mean, you have Kingsmen, which is Parasite, Maw, Llama, and people are saying now that they picked up a Sensor, but not too sure on that. But they did drop Miracles, so Miracles isn't with Parasite and Kingsman anymore. Um, but I really want to just talk about like the standings and stuff. You know, we just went through rosters a little bit. Um, so saying who's gonna take first at at XP is really a throw up. Because you have the powerhouse, the juggernaut that is Optic Gaming. They dropped stage 2 finals when they got first rounded by Luminosity, and they dropped a few 25Ks to Rise Nation and such. Um, but other than that, Optic Gaming, almost all the time shows why they're the best. At at Orlando, they were down 0-2 against Team Envious in the finals, and then they almost got the reverse sweep, and then they got like inside game, it was a best of 5. So in game 5, Opti Gaming was up 3-0, showing that they were gonna reverse sweep Envious from the finals. But then Envious is another good team. They got 6 straight rounds on them and forced another best of 5, where Optic Gaming 3-0'd Envious. In the first series, Optic Gaming almost got the reverse sweep, and the second series, Optic Gaming got a 3-0. So I have a feeling that if COD XP is double elimination, Optic Gaming will probably take the tournament, the champs. Uh, Only because Optic Gaming is really good at double elimination. Now, sometimes you see, not sometimes. Um, at stage 2, it was single elimination, and when Optic lost to Luminosity, inside the game 5, um, that was it. Or game 7, one of the two. I can't remember back to stage 2 finals, but when Optic lost to Luminosity, that was it for Optic. They had no chance of going through losers bracket, etc., etc. Um, and then a lot of pros were complaining about it since it was single elimination. But I have a feeling if it's double elimination, Optic will more than likely take champs, just because all the mistakes that they make the first time around before they got eliminated, they would not make those mistakes again. Second round through. Um, so there's that. But like I said, saying who's gonna take first is really a throw up, because you got Optic Gaming, you got Team Envious, which is looking really really solid. You have I popped my kinetic right here because I thought he was gonna challenge me, but he was just running away. Um, but you have Optic Gaming, you have Team Envious, you have Rise Nation. Now Rise hasn't been looking too solid as of late, um, but that's just because Octane hasn't been on the same grind as his teammates. But um, I feel like if Octane can get back onto the grind with the rest of his team, then Rise Nation will once again be inside the top 3. Well, I guess right now they're still in the top 3, but I think they can be a top 1 or 2 team if they all start getting on the grind for Call of Duty XP. Um, and those for me are my top 3 teams. Um, and then you have some tiers, or some teams that could be top 5. I don't necessarily think that they are top 3 material. They could be, sure, but I just feel like Optic, Envious, and Rise are way above the competition at this point. But you have FaZe Clan, you have Elevate, excuse me, and some people may not agree with me, but I feel like DT is a top 5 team. They showed it at the stage 2 finals when they got at stage 2 when they got all the way to the finals, and they even took a map off of Envious. Um, if DT's playing really well, then they are a top 5 team. FaZe Clan, they are a top 5 team. They have really high caliber players, but they just can't. I don't know. They just can't seem to get it going against other top tier teams. Like FaZe is really has really good players, but like you just don't see them going as big as they should in some maps. And then you got Elevate. Elevate's really good. Elevate went to stage 1 finals against Optic. I mean, at that time they had Remy, and then they since traded Remy for Felony. But then they also played against Optic very well at Anaheim, I do believe. Um, I apparently have really bad timing with Kinetic. But yeah, so Elevate is really good. FaZe is really good. Um, for me, I feel like Optic will take it. Envious will take second. Rise will probably take third, and then Elevate and FaZe will close out the top 5. The rest of it is a throw up. Now, as for amateur teams that I want to see do really well, um, I hope that Censor's team, if Censor does make a team or if Censor just plays with the team, I hope Censor's team does really well. Because Censor left competitive Call of Duty, a little while ago, a couple months ago, something like that. Um, and just focus on YouTube and his relationship, etc. And when he said he was making his return, I watched his video. He said he was gonna make a return because he missed the competitive aspect when he went to Orlando. Same with Sharp. Sharp says he wants to at least participate in the online qualifier for XP. He doesn't really know if he wants to make a return, but since he says he wants to make a return, I'm rooting for Doug all the way. I think Censor's a great guy. He's a good player. Um, I mean, I make fun of him a lot whenever I talk about my friends. Doug No Thumbs Martin. Nah, but Doug's a phenomenal player. I feel like he can still play better than some subs um, that play in Call of Duty. But anyway, so yeah, I think to round out the top 5, Optics taking number 1, my boys in the green wall, formal MVP. Number 2 is gonna be Envious. Number 3 is gonna be Rise. 4 is gonna be Elevate. 5 is gonna be FaZe. Other than that, I don't want to say it doesn't really matter who takes through 8th, but I mean, once you get through 5, I mean, it's gonna be kind of hard to tell who's gonna be above the competition and who's not. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you guys liked the gameplay. I feel like I did decent. I didn't get to show you the returns. I totally forgot about that in the first half, but I had a lot of returns in that game. But yeah, guys, so that's it. I'll see what I can do about getting some of the 8s lobbies posted up and stuff. But for now, that's it, guys. Peace.